Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, February 5th, 2024. I'm Giovanni Betancourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets. So, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell isn't providing much good news for stock investors these days. He said he's pleased inflation is coming down quickly and the economy is strong in an interview with 60 Minutes last night. But the takeaway from him is that the Fed can afford to be patient and careful when deciding when to start lowering interest rates. That's the same message he gave at last week's interest rate decision, and he reiterated that the Fed only sees 3/4 point rate cuts this year, whereas the market predicts as many as 6. Now, a blowout jobs number Friday underlines the point that the economy doesn't seem to need any help from the Fed to keep humming, and yet stocks are doing just fine. It isn't just Facebook parent Meta and Amazon, though those are certainly standouts. The S&P 500 finished Friday at an all-time high, its 7th record close for the year so far. Will we see 5,000? Let's see. It could be that earnings are still impressive, giving investors confidence. More is coming this week with big names such as McDonald's, Eli Lilly, CBS, and Caterpillar due to report. Perhaps sentiment is also being lifted by the economic data, to be sure. There are things to be worried about if you are looking for them. A big drop in the number of hours worked in Friday's jobs numbers may indicate that companies are trying to keep people in their jobs even as they brace for a slowdown, for example. And it's still the case that the Fed's biggest hiking cycle in a generation has yet to be felt. But for now, good news appears to be good news again. Maybe the stock market's gains over the past few months weren't entirely predicated on Fed rates going down almost as quickly as they went up. So with that being said, we'll see today in the NASDAQ something of, again, 17,800, which that level, we've been to it and retreated quickly from it as Friday. We didn't reach 17,800, but we were close. And today we are at this doji. We did open with a small gap up in the NASDAQ, and the same token is going to go across for the indices. So I will assume, and let's take a look at real quick at the S&P, because that's the one that is right about to enter 5,000. 5,000, we'll see 5,000 today. Let's see. We could probably see that. I don't know. The dollar index is doing something which it opened with a strong gap up today. Okay, so here we go. We have that gap up on the US dollar index. So 104.5 is going to be my resistance. So as we continue to move to make, if this makes another strong leg to the upside, we'll most likely see a retreat in the currencies and metals. Seeing gold, for example, let's see, we can pull up gold real quick. Seeing gold at 2,000. So keep that in mind. I'm going to change this to color green, change this resistance to 2050, which I thought we're gonna get there. So we broke it through 2020 and continue to down trade lower. So 2,000 is gonna be that level. So keep that in mind, okay? Also for crude oil and the metals. So I'll be making this short for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.